Hello, my name is Oren Selah. I'm really happy to be here today at the Del Norte CalFresh office, sharing my passion and knowledge about yoga, meditation, and what I like to call conscious breathing. I have been practicing various types of yoga and meditation for over 30 years now. First was drawn to these practices as a teenager growing up in Los Angeles and sort of a stressful environment. So I was really yearning for some sort of solace, some sort of connection to something bigger than myself, and just intuitively guided towards meditation practices. Being intentional with our breath give us a very powerful stress management tool so we can use anytime, anywhere in reducing stress. Whenever I find myself in stressful situations, I find myself using these simple practices. All it takes is a simple belly breath, and you're there. So to begin our conscious breathing meditation for today, I invite you to find a comfortable seated position. Allow yourself to be supported in your chair as I am. Allow the eyes to close if you're comfortable with that, or allow them to stay focused at the tip of the nose. You can allow your feet to rest flat on the floor if you're in a chair. If you're sitting down, then just continue to relax into your position. Then just let the breath slow down, let the breath come in and out of the nose, let the mouth close naturally. I invite you to become aware of the breath and where it's going in your body, and at the same time becoming more aware of your own body and your presence in your body. So for our conscious breathing meditation today, we're going to be doing what's known as humming breath, or in Sanskrit, it's known as Brahmari pranayama. So you're kind of making yourself an instrument for sound meditation and an instrument for sound therapy by humming internally like this. We're bringing a rhythm and a pace to the breath in an effort to slow it down. For this practice, I'm going to suggest using the nodes of the finger to keep track and to keep count for yourself. So the tip of the finger is 1, and then 2, 3, 4. While you're running your hands on your fingers, you can add a verbal count in your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to use a count of 4. So for this practice, we are going to be breathing in through the nose, into the belly, exhaling with a hum, with the tip of the tongue anchored to the roof of the mouth. And as far as the pitch or the sound that you hum, there is an ambient sound in the background. So don't worry about the specific pitch that you produce. It can be whatever is comfortable for you, wherever you happen to harmonize with the background sound. It's just there for background to help support relaxation. So find your comfortable position and begin by exhaling all of the air out of your lungs, out through the nose. Now take a deep breath in, counting to yourself on your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, hum it out. Inhale. 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 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Inhale. Last time, inhale. And now just allowing the breath to return to a natural rhythm. When we go into a deeper, relaxed state of consciousness, state of awareness, sometimes we encounter blockages, emotional and physical blockages in our body. But this is really part and parcel of the yoga and meditation practice, where it's a self-growth, a self-development practice. So as you encounter rough spots, I encourage you to just breathe right through it, just like we're doing here today. In my personal yoga practice and experience sharing with others, I become very passionate about inclusion. So a big part of my message here today is to share that yoga is for every body type, every person, all walks of life. Any yoga pose can be modified to be done seated in a chair. And this is really exciting to me because it makes it even that much more inclusive and adaptable. So you can be in your office, seated at your desk, and sneak in a quick yoga moment. In our Shape of Yoga book, part of the Champions for Change program, there are a couple poses that I would like to go over how we can modify them to do them seated in a chair. The first one is what's noted as the standing forward bend, but we're going to call it a forward bend sitting. And the idea is that by making modifications to a chair, what we're doing is we're honing in on the real purpose of the pose and finding ways to accomplish that purpose or an approximation of that purpose in a more accessible position. So we're still getting some of the benefits of the posture just with supports. So the forward bend is on page 6. First step says stand tall with your feet slightly apart. So we're going to sit tall with our feet slightly apart. And you can use your hips or your shoulders for a gauge. So allow your feet to rest flat on the floor, about hip width or shoulder width apart. Step 2, breathe in, raising your arms out to your side. So we're going to start with the arms here by the side, hanging down from the shoulders, the palms facing the body. Inhale through the nose into the belly as you're raising your arms up, like so. And then hold the posture there. Step 3, hold for 2 breaths. So holding this posture, inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose, remembering to engage the belly as you breathe deeply. So from here, we're going to rotate the palms upwards and bring the arms together, palms facing each other as we inhale and look up towards the sky, like so. And exhale, holding the posture. Step 5, going to breathe out, bring the arms back to shoulder level and bend at the waist. Also going to turn the palms outwards, inhaling and then exhaling, moving the arms down. As your arms reach shoulder level, bending over, keeping your back straight as much as you can, pivoting at the waist. And sitting up and allowing the arms to drop by the sides to complete the process. Now we'll do it one more time all the way through. Our starting posture is here, sitting up straight, the feet flat on the floor, arms hanging by the sides. You can kind of wiggle out your arms a little bit to make sure you're nice and relaxed, not holding any tension, to prepare to start. So we inhale, arms up to shoulder level. Hold for 2 breaths. Another inhale, bring the arms up above the head. Hold as you exhale. Another inhale. And on the exhale, bring the arms back to the starting position, being mindful to keep my shoulders back and the torso straight, pivoting at the waist as I bend over. Then inhale up, back to starting position to end the forward bend sequence. For our next posture, we have what is known as cat-cow. This is on page 12 of the Shape of Yoga manual. There's a couple of really nice pictures here. Picture A shows the cow posture with the back concave, and picture B shows the cat posture with the back arched. And the way that we modify this for a chair is by emphasizing the spinal flex portion of this posture, which is really the targeted exercise. So it's simply a matter of getting your fundamentals that we used in the last practice, with the feet on the floor, about shoulder width or hip width apart. And then arching the chest forward and the shoulders back. As you inhale and exhale, shoulders front, chest back. When you go front, the shoulders go back and the chest comes out. And then the shoulders come front and the chest goes in. And that's what cat-cow looks like sitting in a chair. An important side note here. In any kind of posture that involves movement, like cat-cow, it's very important to breathe through the motion in the way that I described earlier in this video. In and out through the nose, engaging the belly as much as possible. What this does is it encourages that oxygenation process, which while you're moving the body, this keeps the muscles oxygenated and relaxed, and actually reduces the chance for muscle strain or any other injuries to happen, just by keeping the muscles more supple and relaxed by virtue of breathing deeply while they're in use. For further information or further questions, the Shape of Yoga manual can be found free of charge on the delnortcowfresh.org website. And my Facebook page is called Sounds of Truth, Yoga and Meditation. And I welcome any comments or any questions about anything shared here today in this video. Thank you so much for your participation.